Countries like Finland, Japan, and Israel consistently produce the highest density of geniuses globally. Research shows Finland has one Nobel laureate per 1.3 million people, while Japan dominates in patents per capita. These nations share common educational philosophies that prioritize holistic development over rote memorization. Their success stems from systemic approaches integrating culture, pedagogy, and societal values. In Finland, 97% of children aged 3 to 5 attend play-based daycare centers where emotional intelligence is prioritized. Studies reveal that Finnish toddlers engage in 4+ hours of unstructured play daily, developing problem-solving skills naturally. Teachers focus on fostering curiosity rather than early academics. This foundation correlates with higher PISA scores in adolescence. Finland requires all teachers to hold master's degrees, with only 10% of applicants accepted into education programs. Teachers design 30% of their curriculum autonomously, focusing on student engagement. Remarkably, Finnish educators spend 50% less time teaching than testing, allowing personalized attention. This system yields classrooms with 1:12 teacher-student ratios. Japanese schools dedicate 20% of class time to open-ended hansei, reflective discussions. Students analyze real-world problems like tsunami preparedness through team projects. A Tokyo University study found this approach increases neural connectivity in prefrontal cortexes by age 12. Robotics clubs, attended by 60% of middle schoolers, cultivate applied problem-solving skills. Estonia, called Estonia, teaches coding from age 6 using game-based platforms like Scratch. By 15, students develop functional apps addressing community issues. Surprisingly, screens are limited to 30% of school time to maintain balance. This approach produced 7x more tech startups per capita than the EU average, with 94% of schools using AI learning assistants. Swedish forest schools conduct 40% of lessons outdoors, regardless of weather. Research shows students gain 25% better concentration and 15% stronger immune systems. Activities like identifying edible plants or building shelters activate spatial reasoning. Even urban schools provide friluftsliv, open-air living, breaks every 90 minutes, boosting oxygen flow to developing brains. Israeli families practice midrash, intense debate where children challenge ideas at dinner tables. Surveys show 83% of parents discuss current events with kids weekly. This tradition stems from Talmudic study methods, creating neural pathways for analytical thinking. The culture values education so highly that 40% of adult Israelis pursue continuous learning programs. Singapore's trilingual policy shows bilingual children outperform monolinguals in executive function by 35%. Students learn math and science in English while studying mother tongues, Mandarin, Malay, Tamil. Brain scans reveal increased gray matter density in language centers. This advantage contributes to Singapore ranking #1 in global problem-solving assessments since 2015. Finnish schools delay grading until age 13, using reflective journals instead. A groundbreaking study found this reduces fear of failure by 60% compared to early graded systems. Students analyze mistakes in growth mindset circles, leading to 45% more attempts at challenging problems. This philosophy produces resilient innovators. Finland files 3x more patents per capita than the EU average. These systems create equitable societies where 90% of talent rises regardless of socioeconomic background. Finland's education mobility rate is 2.5x higher than the US. Japan produces 25% of the world's top-cited researchers, despite having just 1.6% of global population. The key isn't more resources, but smarter systems. Israel spends less per student than OECD average, yet achieves breakthrough innovations.